Hello, hi, hello, hi, welcome in. How's it going? Can you hear me? Happy Wednesday. Oscar, congrats on the first. Scrappy, congrats on the second first. Hello, hello. How's it going? Spucky, hello. Welcome in, congrats on the third first. A newt level of 75%. A strong 3/4 newt. Happy Wednesday, Oscar. Happy June. Oh my goodness! 4 years? 4 years? Oh my goodness. Wait, thank you so much. Wait, gosh, this must mean that I did probably my first birthday stream this month 4 years ago? Holy heck. Okay, right, I need to do all kinds of shout outs. Scrappy was last seen playing a little no game, it's gonna say. But thank you. Here, we must newt. That. Wow. You got a big newt. No! My newt levels. They're paltry. Not even that. They're non-existent. I'm just gonna have to newt. Okay, maybe I need to newt first and then I could try again. Newt! Zero. I don't know when we've last seen a zero. This might only be the second time that's ever happened. That's not a bad newt level. 62 this time round. You're no longer the comic relief Leo Great Gatsby with garlic bread gif meme. Happy 4 years. 4 year streak as well. Not just like 4 years total, but my mind is boggled. You can probably tell. Thank you. I hope I'll get to see some of you for a gig this year, especially the one that's closest to my birthday, which is happening next weekend. So you're all invited if you would like to come along. Hopefully it's going to happen. It's going to be in a field, but it tends to rain around my birthday, even though it's in the middle of summer. So we shall see, but you're invited, and if you can't make it, or that doesn't go ahead, or both, whatever, yeah, I'll try and aim to do a birthday stream on, let's see, was it the 27th? Yeah. Friday the 27th of June. That'll be good. Yeah. I feel like I'm about to hiccup. No, maybe it's just a yawn. Yeah, slightly late starting stream. I actually need to add this to my IRL RPG because I just did like a teeny tiny extra little catwalk and I did see a couple of cats. So I need to add it because I was going to forget. I gotta add. There we go. Shoot. So this would be now 12 minutes, right? Yeah. And then that would be, yeah, that, and then we add, oh yeah, it's all coming together, so many numbers, and that's gonna be plus 40, and that's gonna be plus 50, and that's gonna be, I think, wait, that might be everything. No, I'm sure there's one more thing I need to add. Nope, we're good. Okay, there we go, that's locked in. How you all doing? Dinkelman says, I don't know how I could possibly end up in the UK anytime soon, but I'd visit otherwise. Absolutely fair, as I said in the server, especially for folks who aren't in the UK, I understand that you won't be able to make it. And even folks who are in the UK, it's generally a long way to travel, unless you're already in, like, Scotland or the north of England, I guess. Otherwise, like, it's possible, it's doable, but yeah, I do understand that it's going to be a fairly remote thing, and that's why I'm really pushing for us to do some proper gigs. Whoa! Oh my goodness! 49 months! Also a 4 year streak! Happy piss fart to you too, Boop. I must newt. Let's see if we can do a better newt this time. Newt! Newt level? Okay. A solid newt. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and a hype train. It's not even my birthday yet, you guys. Thank you. How are you doing? It's good to see you, Boop. That is such a good question, Scrappy. Scrappy says, what sort of time would you be playing, by the way? I would love to be able to answer that. I have asked I'm not in direct contact with the organizer, and I'm realizing that the person who does is away for the weekend. I have a feeling, like somewhere in the back of my mind, I thought it was evening. I know that there are 3 bands. It's like a mini festival. And it starts at 3. And there are 3 bands, and I think we're the last on. So if I just extrapolate and try to do some mental maths, then that would mean like 7 at the earliest. Probably, yeah. Let's say about 7, but it could be a bit earlier. It's more likely to be a bit later. It would be evening, I would believe, on the Saturday. Yeah. Gig. Yes, Oscar. I love the clip that you sent from your recent gig too. Thank you. Sparky says, I can maybe try to see if I can make my way up, but can't say it's especially likely, but I'll try as hard as I can. If anybody is able to make it, obviously, respect, massively appreciate it. No worries if not. There will be other gigs. I know that this is, this one will be an extra difficult one to get to because it is like a rural location. And transport already isn't all the best out here, but the offer is open, and yeah, if you are interested, we'll get it nailed down this week. And if not, maybe I'll do some music on my birthday too. Yeah. We could even do some tonight, but I'd probably have to do the same thing I did last time and play it through my phone, because there's like a latency issue with YouTube and stream. So I would be very out of sync doing karaoke while watching YouTube. Okay, I'll catch up. Yes. Thank you so much for the 49 months. Oh yeah, Scruffy says the monthly Dan coming to one up my streak. Roughly like an equal streak, though. 4 years is absolutely wild. I didn't even know I was that many years old on Twitch. Hey, CMDB, hello! Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Gig indeed. I will yap more about it. You can hear my Discord pings? Oh. That's strange. Huh. Why is it? Funny. Very funny. Why has Discord stopped telling people that I'm streaming? I guess I need to reconnect them. I should remind myself to do that next time. Qwerty, hello! Welcome in! How are you doing? Thank you for stamping in. Thank you. Pip says, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Good! That's great to hear. Yeah, I am currently, today, I feel okay. I have been focusing on resting as much as I can and need to. Eating well. I've kind of... I'm trying to think. I probably haven't had anything like super processed to eat in like at least a week. But when I do, it's occasional. And I'm not like doing sugary stuff at the moment, really, except for fruit. Apples. There is nothing like taking an apple out of the fridge. And then you crunch. And then it's so cold and juicy. And hype train, yeah. 62% of a hype train. It's like a pre-birthday gift. Thank you both. 4 more years. As many more years as possible. Hi, Steph! Welcome in. Jacob, thank you for letting me know about the Discord pings, by the way. I'm not actually sure how to fix that, but if like a particular server or something starts going off during stream, I could mute it for a bit. All good. Are there details of the gig on Discord? Yes indeed. Wow! 17? 21 months? 7-month streak. I don't know where the number 17 came from. I think I conflated numbers there. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Steph, for the 21 months. And Brandon for the 29 months. Oh my gosh, so many months. We've all been here for so long. Hi. Doing good. Exam starting. No, good luck. Good luck. I hope Automata Theory goes well. I will now hopefully never forget that we were going to all yap about it at some point. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with exam season. I must do some more newts for our resubs. And thank you for the... It's already a level 2 hype train. Not for stuff and not for Brandon. Hi. Qwerty says, what about when you get an apple out of the fridge and then it's soft? Luckily, because I eat apples like 1 a day, anti-doctor style, I've not encountered that in a while. They tend to stay crisp. Even crisper because they're still in the fridge. Jamantha! Welcome in! Okay, so about the gig. Birthday gig, it's not my birthday gig, but it's the gig that we have that is closest to my birthday. That's on the 21st of June. And if you're in the UK and interested, then yeah, hit me up. We can talk about it. It is a little bit out of the way, rural area. It's in a field, so no worries, no stress. But I probably won't be hosting like an in-person gathering this year, but I will probably do a stream the week after. Fingers crossed, touch wood, that I have energy that day. That's the one thing that bothers me, but I've been trying to do like little bits of exercise, rest, eat well, drink lots of water, hydration reminder, doing all the best we can do. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. I like Braeburns. This stream is not sponsored by Braeburn apples, but that's a good apple. Not soft. Crisp. Hi. 88%. That is a high newt level. Well done. Okay, how is everybody? Who would like to come along to the birthday stream? It's going to be Friday after next, 27th. Hopefully we can do some music there. Braeburns, really? Am I being judged for my choice of apples? What's wrong with Braeburns? They're yummy. It's just kind of the ones I've always had. I wrote like something like a pink lady. That's a soft one, right? Too soft. So yes, true that some apple varieties are always soft. CMDB says, when you say out of the way, are you able to say in which part of the country, or is that a docs risk? So basically earlier this stream I said that if folks are in like Scotland or the north of England, maybe. Otherwise it'll be quite a journey. But yeah, if you happen to be in that area or like able to travel, willing to travel, then we can chat on Discord and I can get you some more info. Yeah, it's one of those things that it's going to be fairly chaotic. Yeah. Partly because I'm not directly organizing it myself. So, yeah, it's just a thing that happens that is kind of coinciding with my birthday. But I will have to let folks know roughly how many people are coming, if any are coming at all. Hopefully a couple of friends from the area will be able to make it at least. Quetty says, I don't remember which is which. So it's always a surprise when I bite into them. No, at least as long as nothing else has already bitten into them, then hopefully you're good. Brendan says, yes, I think they're icky. But then again, I like green apples. Something about I think they're icky just caught me off guard. Valid, but I really like them. I like green apples. Yeah, I could eat a green apple. I feel like being a green alien, it feels a little bit too much like consuming one of my kin, I feel. Other than that, I'm good with them. Same reason that red grapes are better than green grapes. All grapes are good. Oh, now I'm thinking about red grapes. Ooh, I think I have some blueberries in my fridge. Maybe I'll snack on those later. CMDB says, fair enough. I'm in the Midlands, I'm afraid, so that's a bit of a journey. I hope it all goes really well, though. Yeah, so I'm in the north of England, so I totally understand for anybody who's like way down south, it's tough. Anybody who has like their own transport. Excuse me, I was a bit sneezy, as per usual. Anybody who can come up under their own steam will probably fare better, but it's workable. Hopefully the weather will hold up too. So yeah, it's one of those things that is a bit all up in the air, but I'm very much hoping that we'll be able to have some gigs. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you for we had a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, everybody. Wait, we got a hype chest. Let's open it. We got a frog ponder. I love to ponder, and I love frogs. Awesome. Okay. I was halfway through a sentence and then I saw a frog and I got distracted. What was I saying? What were we talking about? Not frog, not grapes. Somewhere between frogs and grapes. The gig? Yes, I'm hoping that we, at least this year, like this autumn maybe, we'll be able to start doing proper ticketed gigs as the band in nearby towns and then like in the city. And once we're in the city, that makes it a lot easier for people to come along. And once it's in the city and we're organising it and stuff like that, you'll have no more excuses. And I'll give you a lot more notice too. But thank you. Yeah, I will. You know what? I could share. I just need to figure out how to get something from WhatsApp into Discord. That's always a difficult thing. We got a tiny recording last practice, which was yesterday. I'll see if we can get some more this coming week, because our sound guy's away at the moment. Birthday stream, yes! I'm tempted to make a little invite again, like I did for the one I did many moons ago. Sadly can't make the birthday gig, but must meet up soon. That would be great. Yes, and yeah, I can let you all know other gig dates as well if you're genuinely interested in coming to my area to see a gig. Otherwise, I'll let you all know once we're able to do things like cities. I don't know. We can look into, like, we've done Manchester once. That's a bit more of a trek. But yeah, like other cities in the north. I was about to like list cities, but then the more I do, the easier it'll be to triangulate the exact location of my spaceship, where I tend to park it. So. Those little green grapes with no seeds are objectively the best kind, mostly because they have no seeds. All seedless grapes, yeah. Red ones, green ones. Choo-choo, yes, we got the frog ponders. And the frog museum, the orb. We must ponder our orbs. I will start gaming in a minute too, but it's nice to just yap. I was considering setting the stream category to just chatting today, because I may be ambling around inside video games, but it's mostly just going to be a chitter-chatter yap fest. Yeah. There are red seedless grapes? I'm pretty sure there are. I have a very strong and fond-ish memory of being in Berlin with a group of uni friends, and this street vendor guy offered us some grapes. I don't even remember which color they are. I just remember this was the nicest grape I had ever bitten into, and me and my friend both had one, each of our own. We were not biting into the same grape, like in some sort of terrible Lady and the Tramp style. Spaghetti session. We had our own individual grapes. We bit into our grapes. We met. Our eyes met, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the nicest thing ever!" And while we were making eye contact, we hit the seeds, and our faces just fell. I like green grapes more, says Dinkelman, but seedless is definitely more important. Yes. But I think I'm right in the red seedless grapes claim. I think we might have a grape specialist here with us if Sparky is here. Although I know that Sparky is very EP this evening and has had a busy evening. We love a jammy upset. I'm glad. Sorry if I've missed any messages. If I have, feel free to send them through again. Were those grapes like Japanese cherries that are 350 yen per cherry? I've not encountered the 350 yen per cherries, but they were amazing until the seeds. They were delicious. Sparky materializes. We speaking about grapes? Rubs hands together like a fly. Yes, we are. Are there red seedless grapes? I'm pretty sure I've eaten red seedless grapes, but maybe they don't extend to the parts of the world that QWERTY currently resides in. Also, Brandon says, don't you just hate when you've done 80% of your line art and don't like it, delete your art? No! Don't delete it. Save it, lock it away somewhere for a week or two. You'll like it when you come back to it. Or you can punish it after that time has passed. Brandon says, Sparky! Sparky says, as someone who has gone through 2 Tesco boxes in the past 7 days... Oh, they got him. I'm sure that sentence had an end. Okay, there we go. Yee! There are seedless red grapes. Yay! Debate solved. I trust you on the matter of grapes. Sparky is somewhat of an authority on this matter. Yes, stuff. Yes, you get it. The scheming. The little plan face. Brandon says, I think I may have to come back to it. I think it is something wrong with my Apple Pencil. Did you get a green Apple Pencil? You should have gone for a Brayburn. That was your mistake. Thinking they were icky. Well, you were dead wrong, weren't you? I hope your Apple Pencil starts working soon, though, in all seriousness. So yeah, I think I'm mostly just going to be hanging out in chat today, honestly. Sparky, me hearing grape? Yes, you get it. But I will open up game as well. And then I was very kindly gifted a friend's game by Stuff. Let's see if I can actually find the game I was going to be playing in the first instance. Genshin Impact? Yeah, there it is. Tab that open. There we go. Curses! I foul-mouthed apples and I'm paying for it! Yeah. Now you know. Now you get it. We may have double music now. I kind of like the music that was already playing, though. That was good music. It took me a solid minute to figure out how one makes a pencil out of apples. Classic. What is it? What, like, Google Glass? No, Liquid Glass or something. I don't know what that is, if that's an Apple thing, but I saw a thumbnail where, like, the play button was over the GL, so it just said Liquid Ass, and that made me laugh. Oh yeah, in fact, if anybody has seen any good memes today or this week, just good light-hearted memes, I'm here for them. Yes, oh my god. Liquid Glass is the new design name. It's awful. Liquid Ass. Yeah, I'm glad that I don't follow all that stuff. All I've seen is that one meme, and I was amused. But yes, always here for memes and cat pictures. Like, I would be fully happy for the Discord server to function as a feed for people who like want to scroll but don't want to doom scroll. I'm not saying like you can't share major information, like say the passing of a public figure. Stuff that like, oh, you'd be avoiding scrolling on your phone so you might miss it. That's okay to share, but like generally just like light-hearted memes instead of stuff that makes you die a little inside. Did you see how I got another lightning mummy in the game? I did. I think I have a type. The very funny thing is that she is obsessed with... Oh, somebody called Era is trying to join my world. Not right now, I'm afraid, Kazuha. I need to show you that she is obsessed with... Kujasara is obsessed with another lightning mummy. The lightning mummy. The ultimate. The Electro Archon. Raiden Shogun. There she is. Beautiful. Hi, potatoes! Hello! Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I'd love to stick around and chat, but I gotta go to bed. Of course. I hope you sleep well. 20k Jades and no cat girl. No! She didn't come home. She's really grown on me a lot. I don't think I'm gonna pull for her because also Hot Kevin, but yes. Yes, I hope you'll be able to get your Hot Kevin. I mean, I have Mighty and they're like a bonded pair of cats, so I'm going to be pulling for Finon as well, of course. But yeah, sleep well. Let me do the tuck. I will. It's guaranteed nice. Nice. Next 10 pull will be 90. Awesome. I can't believe it's like, what, less than a month now until his banner? It's wild. And Skirk is dropping, like, around my birthday too. Oh yeah, see, I thought I'd seen people pulling for... It is Cypher, right? Did someone say wild? It's such a good word, you know? You've spent 180 pulls. Oh my gosh. Oh, so you've been very unlucky not getting her. And I like that Mighty showed up in her trailer, and that's like my favorite moment of him lifting the cat. Not just that. No? Oh no. Stuff said that it's tomorrow. Glad I'm wrong. The banner changes mid-morning for me, so it hadn't changed this morning. Gotcha! Okay, cool. Have you got your Catgirl guarantee? Okay, I need to check I haven't missed any messages because I still want to be mostly yapping. QWERTY says, I get all of my news from the Jamie Court. I saw a horrendous thing earlier today. So I just want to preface this, and I'm going to keep saying this. This person involved is not dead. He is not dead, and I'm going to say this before and after. Thank you for stamping in, Brandon. Before and after, he is not dead, but my phone threw up you open a browser and it's like, here are some headlines for you. And one of them, he's not dead, was the life and death of Hideo Kojima. He's not dead, by the way. He's not dead, so why did they do that? I just about had a heart attack. And I was like, Jesus, what the fuck? The dread rectangles are just manufacturing more dread to sell more rectangles and more dread. I don't like either of those things. Yeah. No Blade, Fushuan, or Sela. Oh no! Who did you get? Who did you lose to? I got very lucky. I didn't add Blade to my pool. I did add Fushuan because I first downloaded the game trying to get her because I love her design so much. And I lost my Anaxa 50-50 to Fushuan. It was perfect. It was the perfect outcome. It was exactly what I wanted. So I hadn't changed this morning. Sure do. Nice. Enjoy. Yeah. Latitos, thank you for stamping in. Oscar says, to be honest, I feel like Kojima would approve of that video title. It was an article as well. But the suffering, you know what? You have a point. You have a point. But still, they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Baby Clara, I do want to build her one day. You too. I think I might have taken her out of my pool. Because I just don't go for the child characters. Because you would be like, yeah, I died. The death, not dead. A big name celeb, not dead. Not clickbait, also not dead. Or is he? But I lived. I got better. Oops, no, I don't want to delete all my mail. I would like my stuff. Thank you very much. I've not played in a few days, which has been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I got the character that I wanted in Zenless Zone Zero. And now, like, I want Skirk. Yeah, that's it. I'd like to get Skirk. I would like to get Finon. There are upcoming characters or versions of characters in Star Rail that I would be keen to get, but there's not any confirmation on them yet. So I can just kind of float for a while, where it's like, yeah, that would be nice characters to get. But do I care enough to play? Especially every day? No, no, no. Not at all. Yeah, bedtime, good night, sleep well. Yes, birthday stream will be the Friday after next, so the 27th of January. January? That's not the month we're in, it's June. There are too many months that start with J. It's very unfair for people who have small brains like me. He was dead, tired, eh? Qwerty says, a really popular professor at my university won a prize once, but for some reason in the announcement they put his photo in black and white. Oh my god. It's horrendous when people get you like that. There's like a subreddit that's just like daily photo of David Attenborough. Just to mess with people. It'll be like, yep, still alive. It always gets you, somehow, every time. Brandon says, right, I'm not going to carry on with art because it's not clicking today, that's fair. But I did get an hour and nice. Yeah, let me know. And I will add it on to Lynette. I haven't added on the past week just yet, but I will count up soon. But it's just been nice. I have not been playing the game. I love not playing this game. I don't care about the leyline overflow. I don't care about the events. Do I want the primo gems? Like, yeah, but no. Not enough. Not enough to do homework. You know? Sparky says better than nothing. Yes. Very true, Sparky. Not bad considering I had a week off on holiday. Yes. And then had to go back to work like the day you got back, which sounds horrendous and awful and exhausting. So yeah, I'm glad that you're more than halfway through the week now. Want to hear it? Okay. I mean, we all are, but it's a tiring one for you, I'm sure. Was I going to actually do anything in this game, or do we just want to, like, run around in circles? Ooh, we could just run around in circles. I'll take a look at what commissions we have for today. Oh, you know what? I can claim all of these now. I always intend to claim these on stream, and so I shall. We did some stuff, and we get some rewards. I've leveled up a character to level 80. That was probably Tainari, for time spent with animals. I managed to clear Spiral Abyss 6-3. We're moving up in the world. Oh, cool. I got a wish out of that. Nice. What do we still have to do? Level up 3 characters. So one more character to level 70. And sort out a few more artifacts, which are the slowest part of this process, really. So one more character to level 70. Okay. One more character to level 70. And we can go and see who's closest to that. Maybe it's Barbara? Oh, it might be Xinyan. Yeah, it's Xinyan. Okay. So I basically need to do 25 hours of music. I've already probably done at least 5 since I last counted up. So like another 20 hours of music. And we have Xinyan at level 70. That's going to be amazing. The progress we have made. We've been progressing so much. I'm so proud of my little blobos. My eye is stinging. I'm not crying. I don't know why my eye is sore. Maybe it's just allergies. Okay. Tinkerman says, Jamie, I'm sure you have a really huge brain with wrinkles as deep as the Mariana Trench. We're both just not given a good enough chance to show it. Exactly. And that's why I said that my birthday party is 2 weeks from now in January instead of June. Day after. Did I say the day off? I did mean the day after. Yes, there we go. Brain again. 2 days back now and stress is high again. Fun. No! Just remember all of the cute kitty cats that you got to pet. Quetty says, I kind of want to explore all the new areas. Maybe I will after the exams. Yeah. Yeah. They do have their FOMO gems. So, like, if you do a certain amount of exploration within a certain time, you get them. I don't think I'm going to get those, though, personally. I don't like it when the game gives us too much homework. Yeah, 5 more days to do stuff. No thanks. I got other stuff to do outside of the game, which is so much better. Winnie, hello! Welcome in! How are you doing? Happy Pride. Happy June. How are you? We're all proud of you too. Thank you. Yeah, let's show off the gang one more time quickly. So just in case anybody has forgotten or missed it, I'm only allowed to level up my characters when I do things in real life, like spend time with animals, or singing and dancing, music in general, streaming, cleaning and tidying, exercise, art, writing. So basically, any level that a character has corresponds to work I've put in the real world and tracked. And oh my goodness, the time I have spent tracking all of this, but it's worth it because it helps wrangle me a little bit with the old ADHD. It's good progress. It's been probably just over a year since I actually started it, but I did have a break for like several months in the middle. It's going well. I genuinely think I have to credit this IRL RPG stuff for me pushing to do more music and going to an open mic night and joining a band, and then that's the gig that we've got coming up next weekend. I can't believe it's come around so quickly. The best part of all, though, is that I get to do a Chapel Roan song. Hee. Oh, guess in chat. Anybody guess which Chapel Roan song we're going to be doing? Don't guess if you already know, because I know some of you already know. I'm good, Shweepy. Happy Shweepy Wednesday. What have you been up to? How's life, Whitney? Brandon said, went ahead and added some memes. Thank you so much. I will look forward to those. I love a good meme. Yes, most recently I've shared some cat pictures. So I had some good cuddle times with Fizzy today, and a lovely local ginger boy. And feline, by the way. That kind of made it sound like I was talking about a human. Who else? Yesterday, 2 tabby cats. One was very well behaved. The other was like, wow, wowie zowie. Gee golly willikers. I'm getting so many cuddles and I'm so happy. I'm going to start like rubbing against you and then moving in circles and rubbing and now I'm going to attack your arm. So I should have learned from other cats that get overexcited. But I was just also really enthusiastic about the pets. Okay, is there anything else that I have to claim here? Yes. On the guide? No. In battle? Yes. We have enhanced 4 4-star artifacts to level 8. We have ascended an Electro character other than the Traveller to phase 2. I believe that is probably Oscar's character, Razor. So thank you, Oscar. We get some little rewards points for that. And also ascended them to phase 3. Phase 3 Hydra, that'll be Barbara through singing. Geo, that'll be Noelle through cleaning and tidying, and Animo will be Sucrose, who's for doing artifacts basically. Oh my gosh, wait, who's our pyro that we've got to that point? Is that Xinyan? I guess it must be Xinyan and Barbara and Sucrose again. This is cool. Okay, finally I've gotten rid of all of those exclamation marks on the side. Wonderful. Okay. Do I want to do something called the Sparrow Studies the Blade? That sounds like talking. Oh, people. He requires some help. Depends. Is that combat related help? If so, awesome. If not, Brandon says, so proud for how far we've all progressed. Yes, because as well as me doing this, it's been Oscar using a character to track music, and Brandon using a character to track art, and Sparky has recently started using a character to track art as well. So if anybody else would like to get involved, get on board, you're always welcome to let me know in chat or reach out on Discord or whatever anytime. This is Fraser for Oscar, currently at level 50. The yawn is contagious. I say that like I didn't start yawning before he did. And Lynette, there's Lynette for Brandon's art. And those two started about the same time. So like you'll see similar levels and like starting to work on their talent levels too. And then Sparky recently started with Sayu. Yeah. Adorable. Adorable. Perfect. Okay, let's go do a commission. Okay, Boop says, I think it's HOTTTTTTTTTTTT. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Do we have any further advances on Hot to Go, or any further guesses for Hot to Go? You can pick any Chapel Roan song. You might be right. Something something Magenta Mare Group. Pink Pony Club. Sorry, Magenta Mare Group. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Magenta Mare Group. Oh, it's these two. This person with the name. That sure is a name that they've given her. Hello there, Sunyu, and your little friend here. Halt friend, I've halted. Da 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 da. Kindred spirits. Yeah, I probably need to go and get you a flower. And then there's this girl here who has a very interesting name. Whitney says, okay, do you have like a certain number of hours or time you have to spend doing a certain thing, or just like if you spend time doing a thing you can level? So basically, yeah, I'll show you once we're out of this little cutscene. Cody says, oh gee, how did I not notice the name? It's basically like if I do an hour of something, or if it's like for writing it would be 1,000 words. For reading it's like 10 pages. If I do that, then I can add either a level or an experience paper. So I will show you, I will demonstrate. This guy's going to ask us to get some flowers or something, though, probably. I don't want to talk to you over there. I hate the talking ones. I'm just going to show Whitney what we do. So if you're at a low level, so let's say you're at level 1, and you put in an hour. Okay, so if I put in 1 experience paper, that gets you up by 7. That's way too much. So we do an hour, you gain a level. You do an hour, you gain a level, and then after you get to a certain point, it starts to get slower to build, and it compounds over time. So let's see, we've got somebody who's at level 28. At this point, you add an hour or purple paper, and he gains a level. But then I would have to do another one to get another level. And when you get much higher up, say, let's go for, so if we got Kaya. Kaya's at level 72 right now. I would need to do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to get him to the next level. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're interested at all, basically what folks do is we have our community character, Mawika, who is the strongest character in the game, very power friendship stuff, and you can do like up to 10 hours or whatever it is you're doing. Like if you're writing 10k words, that whatever you like, that would go into her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next person to do that will get her up another 6 levels. After you've done that, if you'd like a character of your own, you're welcome to them. And if not, and you'd just like to do like a couple of hours to sprinkle in, it helps me out, and it would hopefully help you out as well. We have like at least 3 rave reviews. Oh wait, is Dinkelman here? Dinkelman, were you hoping to do something for a character as well? No pressure, but yes, the name. Sparky says, is it potentially the one we were yell texting at each other while you were tipsy? I'm trying to remember now. I think so. I think so? Yeah, because we would have practiced it at pub, and then the band will have gone to the pub after. No, we didn't practice at the pub. We practiced it, then we went to the pub to discuss our set lists, and then we had alcohol, and then it was probably still in my mind. So yes, it is probably that one. And I can tell you that it is not Hot to Go, but I really pushed for Hot to Go, and we have one member of our band who will say like, I see that you have each suggested a song from a certain artist. Cool, let's do this different song by the same artist. And we just kind of have to go with it. And that's as close as we're going to get. But in this case, if it helps at all, I was saying like, yeah, let's do Hot to Go. And this person was like, no, we're going to do this one. cool, it's fine. It's a challenging song. It's like if somebody came up, okay, if a guitarist comes up to you and says, let's do Sweet Home Alabama, and you go, yeah, I like Leonard Skinner. No, we're gonna do Freebird. You have to do Freebird. That's the kind of equivalence that I'm looking at here. So if I work 10 hours, I can level up the pretty lady. If you work even 1 hour, you can add it to her. But you have up to 10 you can add to her for sure. So yes. If you the next person to give me an hour gets her to level 30. Yeah. She is pretty. And she has a flying bike. They managed to make her a blonde and a redhead at once, which is cool and impressive. And yeah, the ceiling is... There is no ceiling. The ceiling is the sky. Boop says, okay, but Freebird is the better song, though. Okay, sure, arguably. I mean, like, overall, if we're talking the solo is incredible. But somebody who's not a guitarist saying to the guitarist, I want to do a song by them, but you have to do Freebird. That's kind of the level that we're on. So we're doing Good Luck, Babe. Which is such a difficult song to pull off that even Chapel Roan herself sings it in a lower key live. So that's what we're doing as well. But even then, I ain't Chapel Roan. But I do love the song, and I love all of her songs, and I love her, and she's amazing, and she's incredible. And if you like Chapel Roan, we're going to get along. And if you don't like Chapel Roan, we might still get along, but it'll be more difficult. And if you don't know Chapel Roan, go and listen to Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, or like just a couple of songs here and there. But they're pretty much all bangers. Even the slow ones are great, but genuine bangers. Incredible artist. Incredible artistry. You got the singing, you got the music, you got the dancing, you got the costumes, you got the staging. Yeah, so good. She's incredible. I'm such a huge fan. I know she's literally younger than me, but I still like look up to her. I want to be Chapel Roan when I grow up. A real inspiration, and she's been in the game for like what, 10 years plus, playing like small gigs until a couple of years ago, and then was it this year that she won a Grammy? I'm getting pings. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why am I doing Fleur Jacques? That's definitely not one we're going to be performing live. This much I know. Okay. Do 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 do. That's also not a song. What am I humming? Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought somebody said they saw her recently. Close. Similar phrase was said. Qwerty said she had a concert in Warsaw recently, I think. I think so too. I might have seen a video from that just today. Digman says, how many bits for the band to sing A Place for Your Halo by Bleed From Within? I don't think I know that one, but if you send it to me in a DM and or the Discord server, like I might need to be sent things twice or 3 times. If I forget or miss them, there is like a 99% chance it's not personal, especially if I've literally said this to you. I would definitely be interested in checking that out. It would be really cool to do a stream with the band, since that's where all of you see us at the moment anyway, rather than having to like schlep up to a field in the middle of nowhere, possibly in the rain. Why did it change my fucking text? It's supposed to say in place of your halo. Gotcha. I did not know it either way. Thank you for letting me know about the pings. I don't know how to like mute Discord globally, but like I say, if things are popping off, I can mute for a few and get back to them after. You know what? I don't think it does that if Discord says you're streaming. I think it counts as like a do not disturb type mode, maybe that's it. But for some reason that's not working, so I also need to add that to a to-do list. Do I have a pencil? Yes. Am I going to look at this notepad in the next 2 weeks? I hope so, but I'm not going to hold up too much hope. Why? Guys, I just misspelled the word why. Genuinely, I put W-H-I. I need to lock in for 5 seconds so that I can spell better than a 4-year-old. Please. Why is Discord not showing stream? And then maybe I'll remember to look into that later, and I'll probably just have to reconnect them or something. Oh my god. small brain. Why? Tell me where. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me where. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me where. I never want to hear you say. I want it that way. Oh, you saw a ton of posters around? That's awesome. Ooh, if you like, okay, if there are still any posters and you feel up for like just grabbing one for me, that'd be perfect. Oh my god, that's EYE. That spells Hume. You know what? I'll take it. If it's a comparison to Game Grumps in any way, even unfavorable, even in a Jamie, your brain is very small today way, I'll take it. England is my passion. Oh, Brandon, I didn't see this. Currently trying to learn the vocals for a recent song I really like, but it's deceptively hard. Oh, what's the song? What's the song? Maybe ask. I like hearing folks making music. Without calling anybody out. I've missed other stuff too. Sparky says her artistic visions are incredible. Yes, you're so right. Fully agreed. Yeah, that's one of those albums, I think. If anybody had to listen to an album or two to get to know me, it would be that one. It would be Chapel Roans, and it would be Lemon Demon Spirit Phone, which was my favorite album, but now I've listened to Chapel Roans so much. And I'm such a broke individual right now that I still don't even have the CD. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting it for my birthday. Because that's one of those things where if somebody's like, what would you like for your birthday? Well, not only can I get an awesome gift, but I can talk about our Lord and Savior Chapel Roan, too, of course. Oh, gee, I love Lemon Demon. Nice taste. Excellent taste. QWERTY, you have based, incredible, perfect taste. Yeah, Spirit Phone is so good. Neil Cicerega is a genius. I love Cryptid Core and all that good stuff, too. Okay, I think I was meant to be talking to a guy, and then I just flew away from him. Yeah, that's definitely what happened here. Oops. I'm gonna go back across. I saw a chest in the distance and thought, I'm gonna get that chest. But that chest was even further away than the guy who is already going to give us more primos. Okay, so I need to talk to him about how this person he travels with is like a sister to him, and she's very overprotective of him, and also her name, they kind of spelled her name like a slur. But there we go. Okay, what's all this about? A little name, my junior. We've always been inseparable. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Journey has been arduous. Your companion is a chatterbox, and now she's ill. Okay, yeah, sure, I will get you, yes, I will get you the flowers that I was probably right next to 2 minutes ago, and I will help her throat. She hates me, though, because she thinks I'm gonna steal Sun Yu away from her. Wait, that's a slur. Not his name, but her name, yeah. It's a reclaimed slur. But, depending on the person using it, you'll raise some eyebrows. I once wrote "and" instead of "and" in my English essay. I feel like that is valid, especially as somebody who's not a native speaker. If you are a native speaker and have been writing English for many decades, then yes. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I should probably know how to spell basic question words. But it's okay. It's okay. It's telling me to go up the cliff. This cliff? But it's telling me to go this way? Which cliff? The cliff over here. Okay. Vroom. Vroom. There we go. Flying bike. Oh, I see. That's very good to know. Yeah, it is way more common these days, which is great. But yeah, generally people like within the LGBTQ plus community will be the ones using it. If it's someone who is not, then it's like, you are using this as a slur. Which I really don't encounter that much, but I did recently, like a week or two ago, and I was like, oh, people are still using words like that, huh? I see. In this day and age, that just sounds like Scottish now. Why I? Wait, no, that's not even remotely Scottish. Where is that? Which part of the north? Oh, I know loads of planets have a north, but we have too much north. In this economy, the Q word? It's more likely than you think. Pride Month, too. I wonder if it was already Pride Month when I heard it. Getting to know me through music is going to be an interesting one. Ooh. What would you all pick? I pick a flower. No, I mean... Oh dear. What was that? Antenoclasis or something. It's like how Taylor Swift does her writing. I pick this album and I pick a flower. Boom. Mic drop. That's like her one literary device that she always goes for. I may have misremembered the name. I need to cough. Oh, Brandon says, Caramel by Sleep Token. Okay, so I keep hearing about Sleep Token. I know nothing about Sleep Token. Or at least I know very little about them. But people do keep mentioning them. Hello, Mr. Sir. I have, 3 flowers for your gay sister. This shall be plenty. Please give me primo gems. Please. Yes, the first headache, sure. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I should tell her it's for her throat next time. I may get a different outcome. Who is going to try and fight me? Oh, there are loads of little dudes right under my feet. I'm going to kill them. A failed pyro application. This is what you get for aggroing me and sneaking under my feet. Okay, I'm going to leave because I don't actually want to kill you. I'm just here to teach you a lesson. What other commissions do we have? Straight to the heart? Move in a direction? I can move in a direction for some free primo gems. Why not? Okay. But yeah, now you know. The more you know. Sleep Token are quite unique, says Dinkelman. I don't really like the current artistic direction, but they have great music. Which song or songs? So Caramel, you said? Sleep Token. And then I feel like there was another one somebody mentioned because it shares the name with like a nail varnish. But I don't remember which one that would have been. I'm going to write down Caramel. Which of their songs sounds most like a nail varnish to anybody who knows Sleep Token? Sleep Token are very licorice listening, as I like to call it. You'll either like them or you won't. Quite an acquired taste. Okay. I like some licorice. So I guess we'll have to see. I need to go higher. Okay. Luckily I have a flying bike, because otherwise I would just completely crash out at that request. There we go. So much easier with my girl. Do 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 do. Here we go. Reach the target location. I don't know where I'm meant to go. Okay, up here. Do I have to kill? I have to kill as well. Ah, I get more time when I kill somebody or something, like a slime, like those slimes right there. Boom. Boom. Are you all dead yet? Are you dead yet? Okay, who's next? Tainari, go! Go! Okay, who's next? Okay, cool, we got Pyro!
I hear everything.
Yes! Cryo! Where are you? Where did you go? You flew? Only I'm allowed to fly, that's cheating. Oh boy, you have quite the health bar. I don't think this guy is part of the challenge, actually. Thinking about it. I think I'm meant to go up here. I think that is just a slime that is way too strong. That just, oh, maybe he was. Maybe he was an extra added challenge that I did not want to complete. That's okay too. I'm okay with that. So yeah, what would folks like to... Several questions. Which of their songs sounds most like a nail varnish? Which of their, a name for a nail varnish, by the way, not like metaphorically. And then there was another question, wasn't there? Which albums would be, like, which album or albums would people have to listen to get to know you? And then an additional question is what folks would like to see for birthday stream type stuff. Because we've done all sorts of things in the past. And we have ideas. I'm hoping that my energy will hold up. That is genuinely and generally my biggest concern these days. is an energy crash that I hope wouldn't happen on the day. So I will try my best to like prepare, eat well, stay hydrated, sleep as well as I can in order to stream the event. Sarah, hello! Welcome in, how are you doing? Hi! I've not seen your name on my feed in a while. I haven't streamed as much recently. Little ones here and there, but I did have a little break for a bit. How are you? Yeah, I'm been saying to folks, I'm trying my best to look after myself. Lots of fatigue and health stuff, but we ball. You're a puppy now? Adorable. Perfect. Were you not already a puppy? I could have sworn that, like, okay, I'd noticed the username change. But the avatar, right? Fatigue and health stuff? It's all good. It's all good. It's not good, but like, we ball. I'm here, I'm having fun, and we're here to... Where am I even going? I say I'm here, but I do not know where on the map I am, other than anywhere. Sarah Cat! Gotcha. I may have misinterpreted the ears in light of the new username. Well, congratulations on becoming pup. Okay, I missed a couple of messages. Let me just quickly catch up. Tinkleman says, Hypnosis is probably my favourite song of theirs. I think I've heard of that one. I'm making a note. Technically you do not have to kill. That is true. All I had to do was get to the finish point. I don't even know what song sounds like nail polish, but my favourite song currently is Duwa Yita Yalama. Do you want to yell Luigi Mangione? Yes, I do. Hell yeah. I think that should be the title of the song, honestly. But I don't think it is. But yeah, happy June, happy Pride Month. Now Sarah Pup, yay. No worries. How is wait, I can't think of the name of the, because it's Taser Laser Beats, but I don't play the game, so I've forgotten the name of the game that you're really good at. That's it. Beat Saber. I'm here like Taser Laser Punch Ball. There we go. Boop says, answer to all questions, Tequila. Tequila as a song. Is that one of their songs? I'm going to write it down just in case. I'm going to look it up. Album called Tequila and Tequila for the Birthday Party. Okay, that does sound good. That does sound good. You're in a women's Beat Saber tournament. Nice. Wait, when is the next? Okay, so I think many of us here do stream. If anybody has made anything recently that you'd like to share, please feel free to share it. Or like chat about it if it's not ready to share. And for those of us who have streamed recently, I can shoot you out a shout out to you. Saturday noon. Nice. Okay, good luck. Very good luck. Very, very good luck. Many good lucks. And, ooh, Binding of Isaac. I'm pretty sure we have at least a couple of people here who really like that game and have recommended it to me. Let's think. I'm sure. Okay. I'm sure. I clearly not any of those things. I believe that Scrappy likes Isaac. I believe, is it Dinkelman who also likes Binding of Isaac? At least a couple of us. Didn't realize you meant specific bands. Oh, I just meant, oh, no. I was talking about, what are they called? Sleep Token. One of their songs has a nail varnish named after it. And I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I'm not sleepy, it's fine. Close is, do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you Luigi Mangione? I like that. Oh, one sec. Thank you. All sorted. 'Twas my father. Saturday noon. Very nice. Very good. I will yap about the gig. Just because I saw the word Saturday, and my gig is not this Saturday, it is the following Saturday. But it's kind of basically doubling as like a birthday event because I don't have the energy to do two things on my birthday weekend. But if anybody is in the UK and would like to come along, yeah, you're welcome to. Let me know. Hello, Jam Dad. Like, we're not in the same house or room or anything. That was just, he was using a cable from here and just like put it through the letterbox, basically. So it was a metaphorical thank you shout into the void. What was I gonna say? Gig is gonna be good. I get to do a Chapel Roan song. Very excited. Obviously big shoes to fill, but we'll just have fun with it, and I hope I can do more like that in the future. Yeah, I think my aims for this year for the band stuff is I want us to get to do a ticketed gig, just us, not like an event that we're at alongside other things, or like an existing pub that's generally open doing live music and we're the act that night, like a gig for our band, and I would like to do a song, one of my songs, like perform it this year. I guess that wouldn't have to be on stage. I could do that on stream or something too. Let's see. Blueprints is my latest obsession with my partner Blue. Oh, I hear such good things about Blueprints. In fact, the person who recommended me and bought me Outer Wilds, which is my favourite game, that person, I'm pretty sure, also recommended me Blueprints, alongside other people like Frozen Doze on Twitch and many others. So like I was talking about Henry is Human. It's very puzzle, it's very good. Yes, okay, yes. Do you wish tigers yelled lasagna mukbang? I do. I do. Now I'm picturing like, okay, something about lasagna mukbang and tigers feels like an evolution of Garfield. Just a bigger orange cat consuming ever more lasagna, you know? I would point my friend Alex Loves Metallica at you. Ooh, but I'm not sure he's made it in here. Oh, another UK performer? Oh, wait, is this somebody who's on Twitch? I can, okay. If they stream as well, then I can go and follow, if Twitch will allow it. I accidentally copied and pasted Alex Loves Metallica at you, but I'm not sure he's made it in here, which I don't think is the username. Twitch.tv. /. This may work, it may not. Okay, nice, cool. They rarely stream, but I hear UK musician. I gotta follow. Another UK performer, actually, he said. Yes, hi to Jam Dad. You'll kill it, thank you. Yeah, stuff, it was the song that I forwarded to you yesterday. You could do both, we could do both. Judging by how most of the band have responded to my repeated Chapel Roan requests, I'm not sure how much they would like my original music, because I like kind of pop rock stuff in a similar vein, so it may not be their vibe. But if they would allow me to do a song, there is a song that I've started writing just for the band as well, so maybe that would go down better if it's more their taste. Drums mostly, I think. Amazing. That's the Twitch. Don't know if he streams. He should open all my streams. I'll have to come say hi. Yeah, please feel free to put us in touch, even if it doesn't work out for something this month. And especially like if you roughly know whereabouts he is in the UK. Like I've been saying to folks before, if somebody's in like Scotland or the north of England, that's more viable than if somebody's in London, for example. Yes, Blueprints? Okay. I'm excited to do both. It's literally the tiger who came to tea. What a classic book. So good. She shows up in all my streams, so if you show up on any of mine, you can say hi. Cool. I tried to think if I have anything on Saturday. Saturday at noon. What time is it for you right now? Because it's 10:30 p.m. for me. Pop rocks. Yeah. I do not. Wait, I forgot what I asked. I'm going to BRB for a minute, though, but I will be back. See you in just a couple of minutes. Hello. Hello, hello. We're back. Hello. Hi. Welcome in, Alex loves Metallica. You have great taste. I'm not sure if you're still here because I was just on BRB, but yes, I did follow. I was pointed in by Sarah, who had mentioned, welcome back. Thank you. You won. Brandon won. Nice. Everyone had a lovely time. That's how it goes in the Battle Royale. The tiger who came to tea but it's a come down with me episode. Wait, let him cook. I need to pin that to come back to later. That sounds kind of incredible. Hi, wait, I need to say hi to Alex. I don't know if Alex is still here. But Sarah was saying, not sure if we're in the same neck of the woods, but talking about UK performers and musicians and music in general. I might have to shoot you a DM, a whisper. You're here, hi! Welcome in. Sorry to drag you out of luck if you were lurking, but yeah. We were talking about an upcoming gig I have, and I was saying if you mutuals would like to join, it's close to my birthday, and I'm probably not going to do like a physical birthday thing. So that can double as both. Everyone can come and, you know, get wrecked in a field in the middle of nowhere while 3 random bands play and I'm in the last one on. So yeah. But it depends. Oh, of course, you don't have to share exactly where you are, but I was saying especially for folks who are in Scotland or the north of England, it'll be easier to travel. If you're in the south, like it's still possible, but obviously we've only just met virtually, so I get it. I will try and do some music for an upcoming stream or two again. You're a drummer, nice. You're in a band and stuff, nice, nice. Ooh, do you have a channel or anything you want to share? We would love to see it if so. But either way, nice to meet a fellow musician. Welcome back, Angie. Hello. How's it going, Eden? Wait. Were you already here and I didn't get to say hi? I guess I stepped away for a few minutes. Hi. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? We've been talking about which albums represent you. Like if somebody had to listen to an album or two to get to know you, which ones would they be? Because we've been yapping about Chapel Roan and Lemon Demon, but mostly Chapel Roan. Hey Brandon, hello, welcome back. Thank you, Spucky. Also a drummer, also north of England. Yeah, without being too precise about me either, similar. So yeah, you'd be so funny if you were in a band with somebody. You're not in a band with anybody called Oscar, are you? Unlikely, but that would be hilarious. I got here while you were away. Well, hello, welcome in. Happy Pride Month, happy June, happy Jamie Month. The jam has returned. Here comes the jam. Hello, jam. Welcome. There jam is. Jam is here. So I, quote unquote, sing. I'm the backing singer and tambourinist, but I do get a couple of solos. They toss me a bone here and there. And it'll be a fun party, either way. The band existed before I joined them and were great, so I feel okay saying the band is great. And I'm also there, so there we go. No? How? Wait, what have I missed the no to? Oh, I've accidentally left 2 rounds of music on at the same time. Is that why I'm doing really badly in this battle, or is it because I'm looking at chat instead of the game? Who knows? Geek out the jams! Too many jams. I do love a good mashup though. That really tickles your brain just right, being able to listen to 2 songs at once. Essentially, it's my old band that got back together following a fallout from another show. Oh no, for the Oscar, yeah. Oscar is a fellow Twitch friend. Also in the north of England, also a musician. But I'm sure there are many people on Twitch who are musicians in the north. Following a fallout from another show that happened the day before I did my reunion show. That sounds complicated and messy and very musician-y, yeah. Ooh, if I had to... I would pick an album to represent me. It would be Silent Alarm from Block Party. I don't know enough Block Party, but what I have heard I've liked. Because it's filled with absolute bangers. Pause so I can just make a note of it. Which one is... Shoot. Which is the one that I'm thinking of? Helicopters? Is that a Block Party one? That's a banger. That truly is a banger. Block Party. Might be able to catch you if I'm back home after my holiday to Bulgaria for a week and a half. Amazing. It might overlap with your holiday, but yeah, getting to know other musicians in the area and other Twitch folks who are also musicians is great. Yeah, thank you, Sarah, if you're still here, for pointing us in the direction of each other. Yeah. And I do like Metallica as well. Do I have a favorite Metallica song? I do like the orchestral No Leaf Clover. For some reason, that's always the one that springs to mind for me. But they have a lot of good stuff, for sure. Have fun in Bulgaria. Oh yeah, I only know of Helicopter 2. I don't know if that's from that album, Block Party. Did I manage to write it down right? Earlier tonight I misspelled the word why. I am a native English speaker. Yeah, Guitar Hero 3. That is how I know it. Yeah. Block Party Exposure. Guitar Hero Metallica did some heavy lifting too. Loved that game.
Can't see?
I actually set up my old Wii recently. I haven't played again for a bit, but earlier this year, partly so that I could play Guitar Hero again. Found 200 bands. Whoa! Seen about 165 of them? That's very impressive. Wait a second, I have a first time chat from somebody I can yap to. Nova Dragon, welcome in. Thank you so much for the kind words. I understand where you're coming from. The fact you have so much experience and haven't leveled is triggering, but I expect it. So this is my side account, and as you can see from the description, I can only level up my characters when I do things IRL. Moika is actually shared between everybody here, so anybody who's interested in contributing to her, she is one of the few shared characters. I use Tainari for time spent with animals, and Shinyan for music, Lumine for streaming, and, you know, other characters for other things. Kole for time spent outside, Yaimiko for writing, and yeah, if I do like an hour of something or write 1,000 words, then I can add it into the character. And that's what we do here, and it helps with my ADHD. On my main account, lots of the characters are leveled to 90. But here I just stare at chat, don't look at the screen, just kind of mash some buttons and hope that I've done enough with my week to kill the Hilly Charles. Happy Wednesday, happy June, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Brain feeling meh? Oh, no worries, Brandon. May take that as a big sign to get to bed. Sleep well. And let me know about the art that you did, and I'll add that into your character. Yeah. If you happen to find any more cat photos as well, they're always welcome to be sent. In the server or just to me directly. Just hook it to my veins. I will keep sending more pictures of other cats I've encountered recently to you. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you so much again for the sub and the streak. And obviously, like, I'm going to say thank you again to the other folks who have also done that. But thank you, Brandon, for the big streak. You're going to get tucked in. You've already been tucked in, but you're about to get double tucked. Thank you for contributing to the hype train tonight. And have I missed anything while I was out? No, I thought I might have missed a notification, but we're good. Yeah. Nova, should I call you Nova, by the way? Or do you prefer Nova Dragon? Or something else entirely? Says, neat. I don't think I have the willpower to pick up another server or account, but dying for new stuff to do. Yeah, that was part of it for me. I got to a point where I was engaging in such resinless behavior that I was like, I want to keep playing. I wish I could keep playing this game, but I have no resin. I wish I could go and play it until I have resin and then keep playing it. But I was like, there's no way I should make a second account. That would be absolutely terrible. Unless I were doing it for some sort of really cool gimmick. And then I thought of this really cool gimmick. And then several months later, I have a frog in my throat. I'm going to sip some water in a second. Hydration reminder for everybody. Several months later, such cool things have come of this. Even little things, like I thought, oh, well, Tainari will be easy. I spend time with animals, I have a cat, but I really focused in on spending more time with my cat and playing with her, and I could tell that she appreciated it. And then, I mean, there are things like tidying and cleaning for Noelle, or art or writing, whatever else. Some I haven't progressed on as much as I'd like, but the big one for me was music, so Shinyan and Barbara. And through really focusing on building specifically Barbara, I did a lot more music. I went and did an open mic night. I joined a band, and yeah, that's part of what we've been chatting about today. We got a gig again coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. And it's also pretty close to my birthday, so I'm saying if folks want to come along, I'm probably not going to have a birthday party. Obviously more to like mutuals and folks I've known for a while, because I will also be doing a birthday stream. But yeah, cool stuff happening. I would have to say, oh, Nova says, either works. If you prefer Nova, then Nova I shall be. Also, I like that emote. I wonder if it's yours. Oh, I thought because it looked kind of dragon-like, it might be yours, but it doesn't look that way. But it is adorable either way. Don't think I have the willpower. Yeah, it is... I'm glad that I did it. I am now playing the game much less overall, which is kind of great. I was probably playing too much Genshin, and now there's so much extra stuff going on IRL that I maybe got a little bit burned out with all of the FOMO gems, and also trying to catch up a little bit on Star Rail, which I love because I love sci-fi. And then I started ZZZ because, again, I really like sci-fi, and then I haven't played any of them for the past few days, and that's been awesome. But yeah, okay, let's see. Another server account, but dying for new stuff to do. Do you also play any of the other Hoyoverse games, by the way? It is not but a fellow dragon. Love to see other dragons out in the wild. Dragons are good. Danhung is my favourite dragon, personally. Oh, sleep well, Brandon. See you soon. Good night. Did I finish this commission? Did I actually manage to get all of the hilly trails? I think so. I really hope so. I'm gonna go check. Yes, I just have to do impregnable defense. Oh. And then I can go get some primo gems, and then we can maybe switch to my main account for a few minutes and do exactly the same thing. And then maybe we can wander around in Star Rail. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. All I know is that I did manage to get lighter an hour before his banner ended. And that was all I needed from the game. Honestly, there are other characters I like, but we got our bisexual biker boy locked in, and I could take a breather for a few. So yeah, Alex, I just realized that I hadn't explained. We'd been yapping about music, but yeah, that's why I'm playing Genshin. Generally don't play it as much these days, but it has been really helpful for this structure, and at some point I would like to translate all of it into something of my own. It would be really cool to be able to share it. I don't think I'd be able to make anything as addictive as Genshin. But it seems to be helpful for the folks who are joining in, and anybody who's here, like whether you're in the server or not, whether you're following or not, you're welcome to contribute if you're here and would find it helpful. I play all 4 of the Hoyo games. Nice. ZZZ lower on the ladder but love the game. Yeah. The music's so good. The animations. Who am I fighting here? Oh, you're all pretty far away from me, I see. Boom. Who's still here? You're still here? It's such a shame to see Moika hitting so weakly, being the strongest character in the game. I need to do some sort of charity drive. Like, everybody, please feed my poor starving Moika with your productivity. That's what we need. Who's still here? Oh, there you are. I'm just bad at finding hilly shells. Maybe I just want to communicate with them. I think it does frustrate me that some commissions have you communicate with them and forge bonds and friendships almost, and they're very reasonable, and then at other times you just gotta smash and kill them. And tear each other apart. Okay. But yeah, ZZZ is great. Really enjoying it. Totally agree about the story. Started with Genshin, me too. Picked up Honkai Impact the 3rd. That's the one I haven't played at all yet. But I really like the look of some of the characters and skins, and I guess I'm interested in the lore too, so I could see myself either playing it or watching the story, for sure. Honkai Star Rail ended up finally picking up the Acheron reveal. Yes, good taste! Yes, I was such a casual player that it took me 3 banners to finally get Raiden. I lost 2 50/50s to her previously for her, and it was a bad time all round. Hello, Mr. Hilly Chow. Link, hello, welcome in! How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy time zone to you too. And around Christmas, I decided I should pick up Wua. Help. Okay, we need more info. Who do you main in each? We can help you with this. We can help you get past this. This affliction. I'm in the same boat, or at times I'm in the same boat. Yeah, with these 2 Genshin accounts, I know one's for good reason, but it's still 2 Genshin accounts, and Honkai Star Rail, and Sunless Zone Zero. Story is great too. Yes, very big on story. Oh yeah, we love story-based games here as well, by the way. Which I know Genshin is like it's got a lot of story, but it's not really a narrative game of the type that I typically enjoy. My very favorite game is Outer Wilds. I love Disco Elysium, and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Those are my top three, but so many good games out there. A friend was playing Her Story recently. I forgot how good that one was. What else? I was just about to mention another game. I like The Witness. There's more puzzle than story, but we do like puzzles too. For some reason, I didn't jive as much with Obra Dinn, though. How are you doing, Link? Good? How are you? Nice. I'm pretty decent today, thank you. I have mentioned to folks I see a Sealy. I'm gonna go get it. I've been mentioning to folks that I've been focusing on... Thank you for following, Alex. Thank you for following and for loving Metallica. I have made a note of that Block Party album, too. Forgot. You're all good. No pressure for anyone to follow, but I appreciate it. I would say I typically... Shit, I forgot where I was going. Stream on... If I stream, I tend to stream on Mondays or Wednesdays or Fridays or some combination of the above. And yeah, we do love puzzle games. We do love narrative games. I do like doing different and interesting things with them too. There's the Sealy. I lost the cat. There we go. Pause for a second and catch up. Fastest turn off for a game usually, yeah. So what are some of your favorite games then? Wait, okay, Alex, what do you play? Because I'm sure your Twitch said you play a little, but I didn't have a proper full read through. But yeah, Link, I think I was halfway through saying I'm trying to focus on resting and eating well and doing gentle exercise, and that is all helping. Shockingly, the things that everybody says is helpful. So yeah, I'm really hoping that I will have the energy to do a birthday stream, because that's definitely the biggest mood killer when I'm intending to stream and something is planned out and then I can't manage it. So I will be trying to make sure that I'm well rested for, what's that, Friday the 27th? And it's also why I'm not going to do anything else my birthday weekend. It's just going to be that gig. I'm getting too old for this, man. Where did the cat go? Where does the freaking Sealy keep going? They look in the direction they're about to move and I just keep not paying any attention. I'll find it. Thank you for following too, Nova. Oh, there it is. I do love Sealies. I get very distracted by them. Anybody who's played in co-op with me will know this. This is my European account, by the way. I'm on the US server for the other games and my other account. So if anybody would like to add me, I don't play as much at the moment, but it's always fun to play with folks when I do. Genshin Hutao main, nice. Good choice. Farina secondary. Took me 3 runs, but C6, nice. I instantly thought of that one meme. I think we all know which meme. I don't even need to mention it. HSR, Acheron. Okay, I'm about third. Don't really have a main, but my strongest is... Okay, so I don't really know the game. And I don't know Wuwa all that well. Thelema, I hope I'm saying that right, and Carlotta. I do recognize the name Carlotta, though. I really like the... So whoever Yaimiko is an XP of from Honkai Impact... Alicia? Is that? No, that's somebody else maybe. The Pink Lady, love, big fan. On this account, I've accidentally become a Tainari main, and like that's really shocked me because I don't know. I'm not typically a bow main, and I'm not a furry. But he's really good. He's really strong, and now I want him on my main account. So yeah, super powerful. Very glad that we got a few other favorites too. Moika, obviously. Chiori for fashion design. Oh yeah, I know you've been on a back burner, but I will crochet something for you someday soon. It'll be really cool. I don't know, like a crop top or something. Baiju, my beloved, my favorite character in the game for lore reasons. I do love Shinyan as well. And Miko. But yeah, on main, I'm probably going to switch over to main in a second so we can see my true biases in life. Wuwa, I really like the designs. I just can't see myself picking up another one, but I thought that about ZZZ. And all it takes is people like sharing fan art of characters you like the look of, and then it's a slippery slope, you know? I'm going to head back to Mondstadt. Oh, I can look in the Serenity Pod. Yeah, Sakura, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Hutao is great. She's always fun to play. I like borrowing her from friends. Farina, I finally have. I didn't manage to get her on this account. I'm saving my next guarantee for her. because I accidentally got myself a little Marika instead. No complaints. Very happy to have her. I was just trying to get myself a Bennett. I sniped too close to the sun. Acheron is really cool. I did put in some pulls for her. I basically got the game because I loved Fushuan's design so much, and I really like Robin's too. And I was able to get Fushuan in a 50-50 loss, and Robin and Casterus, so those are some of my favourite designs. Also Mighty, because you kind of gotta, and you know, if you have Mighty, then you're gonna have to roll for Finon when he comes out too.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
I hope I
Here
can
is your
get him.
reward.
Hello, Lion, welcome in. How you doing? Ah! Oh my gosh, I feel like I was gonna... Okay, no. I was gonna say something. No, I was not. I just want to say hello. Now I sound really confusing. I'm just glad to see you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Pride Month. Happy nearly Jan birthday. I feel like this is the time of year that I have the most energy. Like, some people have a time of day. But you know, summer, when the nights are long and clear and warm, and it's nearly your birthday, you give things just a little bit more effort. Like Baiju 2, yes. Yeah, he's so good. Just a really fun, comfy character, but I also really feel like his lore is some of the most interesting in the entire game, for sure. Acheron's trailer had a ton of Honkai Impact references hiding in plain sight that you'd never notice without playing Honkai, but that was a cool Easter egg. Ooh. Like with, Black Swan. Did I already... I did do this. I'm gonna dispatch some characters. I'm gonna dispatch them again. I'm gonna head to the Serena Teapot. I'm gonna check my battle pass, and then I'm gonna go over to Maine, because I do have a Nilu team on Maine. Also for Honkai Impact the Third, the gacha doesn't have any impact on story. Story largely locks you to your trial characters or if you in the character. Okay, that's good to know. Lion is feeling a little weird. I hope you're okay. But not bad. Okay, that's good, I guess. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty decently today, thank you. I definitely feel better than I did over the past couple of days. And I'm really excited for music stuff that's coming up. Oh, there's so much good stuff. I hope everybody else has some good things to look forward to this week. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like kind of a dick being like, yay, I have such a fun couple of weeks coming up. At least Alex, who has just joined us, has a week in Bulgaria. I can't remember if I asked where in Bulgaria. Or like, is it a music trip? Are there going to be concerts that you're going to? What do you mean not selected? I selected them. Oh, I did not select them. What do you mean I was wrong? It's never happened. I didn't misspell Y earlier this stream.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Thank you. Trust rank. Sling. Oh, we got the pro strats for the stream avatars. Very nice. I would love to be able to say it was a typo while typing, but I was physically writing with a pencil in my hand, and it was the first word I wrote down, trying to figure out why Discord is not showing that I'm streaming. Put that on a shirt. I might have to write down put that on a shirt. Especially with the Frog Museum emote too. Do I have to get in touch with them and be like, your emotes are used in so many iconic quotes. I might just have to borrow and pay royalties. Thank you very much. Put that on a shirt in handwriting too. Oh yes, in the exact pencil handwriting that I've just put down. Okay, I think I missed a couple of things. Yes, I haven't caught a frog stream in a while. I must rectify that. Thanks for letting us know, by the way, Nova. It's helping me. So people do come in and say, oh, I should probably play Honkai Impact the Third. Would you recommend playing it or watching the story, or I'm gonna wind up playing it, aren't I? Lion, it would be lovely to play some more Jackbox again soon too, if you'd be down. I feel like I'm gonna hiccup. There's like a hiccup threatening me. Happy Nearly Jam birthday, thank you! Thank you. I can't believe it's like just over a week. Time flies. Really. But that's fine. I'm also glad that it's not like a milestone birthday or anything. I've accepted I've come to terms with aging and with my own mortality, and it's all Gucci, and every birthday from here on out is just going to be a fun party. And I won't be like nervous about it. Like when I was turning 22 and I was like freaking out, like, oh my god, I'm not going to be 21 anymore. Thank goodness Taylor Swift made a song about this time. Genuinely, I wish I could say I was lying, and luckily it was a long time ago at this point, but that gave me comfort that I could still be feeling 22, even if I was not forever 21. Where are we? Was it the Myriad Celestial then for her? Basically everything from numbers to elements, each number. I'm not sure. Jam is in season, yes! Seasonal jam with seasonal fruits. I am the seasonal fruit. At some point, Line says, probably this week, I will receive something from my new uni. They have not told me I will be receiving something. Nothing indicates what it is that they're sending me. So something exciting? Who knows? But something intriguing, absolutely. It sounds like something. It sounds to me like they're going to send you something. They have not told you that you'll be receiving something. This is puzzling. Yes, Jackbox, yes. Spunky says Jackbox sounds lovely. Maybe we do. Maybe we do a little bit of birthday Jackbox. I know Jackbox is difficult to stream, like playing with viewers, but with the server on channel points now, that could work better. And people might not come in and set their names to slurs. And I won't have to be like, oh, well, I know how to deal with this, so I'm not fussed, but don't do that.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within...
I do not, but thank you. Okay, battle pass, dailies, mining. I keep my resin capped these days. Ain't nobody got time for that. Especially on this account, I have all the resources I need at the moment. If I need to grind at any point, I can, but I'm not going to spend... So, like, in a given day, you got about 24 hours. I can't spend more than 24 hours singing. If I did spend 24 straight hours streaming and singing, what would that get me? That would get me 4 whole levels for Barbara. And it would use 24 of my 681. Basically, I've got a buffer, and I'm probably going to be fine. And I'm going to switch to my other account so we can see just how much I have invested into this. Not money. No, I have gotten the battle pass a couple of times in the past, but not for like a year or more. No, I no longer spend any money on the game, and I only spent about as much as you would spend on a game. I'm like 99% free to play. Fully free to play on this account. And I guess now free to play again on this one. I never did like the, whatever you call it. The stuff where you get stuff on the regular. The smarter way to do it, I didn't do that. But, plenty of time. Not many, but plenty of time and effort and grinding. And can I now 36 star the Abyss? No. Why would anybody hope that I could do that? Why, like, how many times am I going to rage quit this game and still try to keep building my characters, yet still refuse to properly mine for artifacts and just try and make them work with what they've got? Do they have okay sets? Yeah! They don't have the worst sets in the world. Let's have a look at my main account. We got Shilonen. She's on a 4-piece scroll with like loads of defense and stuff. Whatever's off-piece is probably defense. It's not defense, but that's because it's a feather. But it has a defense flat and defense percentage. We got Moika at level 90, and this weapon is at level 90 R5. It's not her weapon, but it's a weapon and free to play. She's on a 4-piece obsidian. Everything's leveled up. I've got a Scoffio. Okay, she's newer. She may not have all the artifacts set. Let's look away. A Scoffio maxed out. I've got Farina maxed out. Her artifacts are trash, but she is on a 4-piece... No, she's not. She's on a 2-piece gold group. That explains it. We got Navia. We got Wanderer. We got Risley. We got Miko. I've had insane luck as a free-to-play player, except while trying to get Raiden Shogun. But I digress. She's maxed. We got Baiju. We got Nahida. What do we got? 3 Archons? We got 3 Archons. We got Nidu. We got my baby Kokomi. So happy I got her in her last fan art. And then we have some others too. I got Shenna and Tataka this year, so I'm gradually building them. I really did want to get them, really excited. They're just lagging a little bit behind. And yeah, if anybody would like to see anything more in particular, I do have pretty much every 4-star character as well. I wasn't able to get myself a Yansan, and I don't yet have a Fremne, but that's it. Okay, I'm going to catch up on chat now. Okay, let's see. That would be something exciting this week. That would be fun then. I wonder if we should do maybe even this Friday, because I would be streaming this Friday anyway. I know we're going to be going back to Amori. I have been intending to finish watching my first stream of that. I wonder if I've put a link in the server, I'll share it again. I wonder if I should start the game again from scratch. What do you all think? I can either link to you what I've already done, so it's there if you'd like it, or just start from scratch again. I probably only got an hour into the game over the 3 hours of streaming it because of yapping so hard, but you know, it is what it is. It's what it's. We ball. But yeah, I do have a little something extra to make for that as well, which I have already made. I just need to digitize it, basically, which we could also do on a stream. There are many options. Nova says it's a bit slow for the first few chapters. Oh, sorry, I missed that you said I would recommend playing it. It's a chunky story, bit slow for the first few chapters, but when it picks up, oh boy. I do remember being in Bellabug in Star Rail and seeing there was like a vendor selling books, and one kind of described the story of Genshin. One maybe described Star Rail, and I think one was also describing Honkai Impact. That was a fun little Easter egg, and I seem to remember being interested in all of the stories they mentioned. I'm not as much of a fantasy person, so I'm surprised that I managed to get into Genshin, but thanks to the concerted effort of friends, I did eventually get into it. And now it's becoming more sci-fi. I guess it always was technically sci-fi, but definitely set in a fantasy world. We're seeing more of the sci-fi now, and that's cool. Okay, Dinkelman says, my 30th birthday was way less interesting than I would have hoped, although at least I didn't spend it alone. My parents came over, and the birthday was basically like, here's cake in an envelope, now go away and don't plug the TV, oh no. That's something. Yeah, mine wasn't anywhere near as spectacular. I mean, I wasn't exactly intending for it to be huge, but I do kind of live in the middle of nowhere, so I was really lucky that a couple of friends were able to make it. And I'm honestly kind of glad that every other birthday, other than like the big milestones, like you don't have to put as much effort into, and then you won't feel bad if people like can't travel to the middle of nowhere. And cake, although this year for the first time it'll be gluten-free birthday cake. Let's see. Jackbox says, Link, share the invite code via Discord. Yeah, that sounds good. I guess we could even play a little bit tonight, but it is already 11:10. I did say I was going to focus on resting. And she says, I genuinely have to think when mentioning my age now because it became so trivial. Yeah. I'm at a point where, like, I guess it would probably be generally impolite for people to ask my age, and I guess people at a certain point stop sharing it. I don't really care all that much either way, but yeah, it just does become kind of irrelevant, which is nice. It is really nice to feel like that's not what's important. You think like, oh, we're starting to get old now. No, we're not. We're just at the point where unless we put actual active maintenance in, then yeah, there will be physical decline, but there doesn't have to be. I just have to get up off my ass more than I did when I was younger. Sad times. I'm enjoying eating better recently. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna maybe do like a domain or two with my beautiful characters who I've been trying to build for the Abyss, and I'm shite at the Abyss. Okay, the best I've ever done I think was like 6 stars on floor 12. I can clear floor 12 generally, but I have never 36 starred. And at this point I've given up, but my characters will still clear most domains and overworld stuff in an instant, which is a nice feeling. Although my world level is a little bit low, but that's so that I can still play with friends too. Okay. Nova says, okay, we'll also say both Japanese and Chinese dub are great, although there are a couple of scenes the acting is extra powerful in Japanese. Okay, cool. Yeah, it would be a good idea for me to play games in other languages, because I also really enjoy languages. And even though I did not finish university, I did study languages at university. I did do a little bit of self-studying of Japanese and Korean. I'm very rusty, but that would be a good excuse, I guess. If you are also looking for an excuse like, oh, I could do with another account, maybe it's time to start learning Korean, you know? Ooh, I'm gonna lose my pencil. No, we're good. Lion says, for clarification, I learned that they will send me something because I had to pay customs charges out of nowhere, and the form said it was sent by the uni. Oh my goodness. This is intriguing. This is intriguing for sure. Lion says, so here's what we know. It's sent by the uni, so from the UK to the Netherlands. It is heavy enough to warrant customs charges, thanks Brexit, but not as heavy as the care package I was sent once. This feels like a logic puzzle. It's got to be like a welcome pack, surely. I feel like my uni welcome pack was also like bigger than a large letter. Could have been fairly heavy. Nova says, I see Obsidian's out. I just have a visceral reaction. I've been farming that domain since 5.0 and just got a good hat for Milani. It's a struggle. I do not enjoy farming artifacts. I do not do very much of it. I get like a half decent set. I build that to 20 and I'm like, if I ever get better, I'll level those artifacts, but I'm going to make the most of what I have for now. Sparky says, probably best to start fresh at this point. I could do. Yeah. Maybe I'll put a little poll in the server. Yeah. Then I wouldn't have to rewatch what I'd already done as well, because I have rewatched the first hour. I wanted to see which voices I used for the characters, so I could do something similar. But I think I made too many of them American, and I'm just going to go full British this time. We can maybe have an American or two as a treat. There's also an Easter egg with Himiko in Herta's space station. The broken sword Curio has Himiko... Oh, have Himiko out and interact, and she gets a special dialogue. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. See, I love the concept of Honkai Star Rail. I love a lot of the characters. Dunhung, my beloved, best character in Hoyoverse, for me, favourite. There are so many good waifus and husbandos and little non-binary critters. But he's just so good. He's so good. It's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if you want to be with him or be him, but I think it's both. Anyway, here's Malika. Should I go do domain? I'm gonna use some resin on this account, I think. Or am I gonna go and fight these treasure hoarders? Because I can. Oh, cool. It looks like I used some food last time I played as well, and that's still active. Okay. Oh dear. This is what happens when Farina is a little bit flimsy without a shielder. I know I kind of have a shielder in the form of Geo. Are they all dead? Okay, so there we see I did not even get onto Moika. I wish I could if they could be more flexible with world level, then I would put it up and back down again to play with friends. If we could do it by more than one. For sure. Okay, this domain, is this waterfall when? And if so, I think I used that for Navi artifacts at least. Denouement of Sin. Okay, so this one's Risley and Farina's artifacts. Sure, why not? Why not? We're going artifact farming. Get in, losers, we're going artifact farming. I'm not going to use Animo, I'm going to be using Shilinin instead. Do I have any music playing? The game tends to have a little bit of music. But yeah. Either that or DMCA free stuff on YouTube. Yeah. But maybe I should put together a list of song requests. Oh, I wonder if, Alex, you do that. What's it called when a streamer has a list of songs that they do and somebody can exclamation mark request in chat and stuff like that. Lion says Friday Jackbox is a maybe for me. I might be watching a movie. Oh, fun! Nice, which movie? Truly know nothing about this game, but I will always love the outfits. In Genshin? Yeah. Yeah, I love the skins in Honkai Impact. Genshin has some really cool designs. Star Rail, for me, I prefer the designs in that because there's a lot more pink and purple and blue. I love a good spacey vibe. Love Robin's design, Fushuan. ZZZ is also really cool because they all wear stuff that I would probably wear. Dinklin says, I'm just happy people remember I exist. Of course we do. Of course we do. I almost pinned that message to make sure. Never said you're only old when you're willing to admit it. Exactly. I'm kind of simultaneously old and young, like some sort of Schrodinger's Benjamin Button. I was saying that because Honkai in fact doesn't have an English dub. Oh, gotcha! Okay, that makes sense. I tend to prefer my stuff in English because I can focus more on just reading the text. That's fair. Ooh, that could force me to listen to a bit more Japanese or Chinese then. Does it have a Korean dub, I wonder? Oh, for Beat Saber, of course, because you're here from Sarah, the Beat Saber pro, the Beat Saber champ. If anybody else here does like Beat Saber, I'll do another quick little shout out for Sarah. I know a lot of us here stream and make things, so it'll be nice to do a couple more shout outs tonight because I know we've all been making some amazing stuff and I know some of it was shared with me in confidence, so I won't be yapping too much about it. But if anybody would like to share anything they're working on or have coming up, you're welcome to put that in chat. Links are okay. That's how we do it. There we go. The movie Sinners. Oh, I don't know if I know it. See, Welcome Back is my guess too, but it's still really Schrodinger's uni package at this point. Oh, Schrodinger. You have affected so many boxes in our lives. It's looking unlikely because the time-place gods are against us. Oh, in terms of time zones? Maybe? Also, Hu Tao's Chinese voice actor voices the MC from Honkai Impact the Third, which is neat. Nice! Yeah, it's fun when there's a overlap. I think, for me, the most impressive one is it Skylar Davenport, who plays March 7th and Citlali, and they're just such different characters that you can hear the similarities, but it's still just crazy impressive to me. Lion says, no, in terms of when and where it's screening. Gotcha. Oh, a physical movie. I forgot that was an option. I was thinking of like a DVD or whatever else at home. See, Lali I adore, such a pretty design. I did like the purple when I first saw her, but I think I'm too much of an Auroran enjoyer. He's just such a precious baby gardening bat boy who likes gangster movies, and I don't like to see him yelled at, so unfortunately that has swayed me. But I still really enjoy, I like a lot of the Natlan characters and designs and their interactions. I know that Fontaine is probably overall better, but that doesn't mean I don't like these. Chilonen is such a cool. She reminds me of what you would wear to festivals when we were younger. I know. Of course, Farina is peak character writing and character design. Why am I dying so badly? Okay, come on, Escoffier, go! Yeah, we can have a burst of flavor. I may not have done that at the right time. My rotation is extremely screwy right now, but we're still gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Malika, it's your turn to shine. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. I don't need to do anything else. Okay, that was a longer clear time than I would normally like. Let's give that one more go. She's like flashy but not over the top. I love her hair color. I do really like her hair, like, palette as well. Let's claim our rewards. We have original resin that is capped. May as well use it. Also proper shaman druidy vibes. Oh yeah, shaman I can see. Druid. Oh. I do like that Kokomi has such mermaidy vibes. Oh, cool, okay, it hasn't auto-locked anything, so it's probably nothing all that decent. That's a double defense flower. Let's continue. Oh wait, I think I left instead of continuing. This is fine, because that gives me a moment to check out Eden's art on Blue Sky. Lion says, further out cinema would be fine if it didn't end at 11. Ah, gotcha. Do you have anything on the next morning, though? sometimes. Just gotta take the late night on the chin and live a little. So do you play a lot of Beat Saber too then, Alex? I guess so. You're like a Guitar Hero person and then graduated to that? We do have somebody here who works on the Guitar Hero E stuff for Fortnite too, which is really cool. Rendered one of the portrait practices. Let's see. Ah! That's so good! I don't know why I'm always surprised by your art. Like, I know it's gonna be good, and it's always great. But, like, you're doing something different with it every time. I never know. I mean, I guess you did say that you rendered out a portrait, but, like, you never know if you're just seeing a link. Oh, am I going to see a landscape? Am I going to see like a full body art? Am I going to see close-up? Am I going to see a code to decode, which I forgot that I still want to decode, but I do want to because I enjoy that sort of puzzle. That's so good. As always, stunning. And I don't remember my Blue Sky. I need to figure out how to log in so that I can actually like and re-Blue Sky all of these things. But yeah, let's do a shout out. Let's do a shout out for Anchi Ike Eden. There we go. Yeah. Also a fun streamer. Beautiful art. Beautiful. Okay. I did kick myself out of the domain. I'm gonna kick myself back in. And we're gonna get a decent artifact. Yes, we're gonna find... No, don't wanna match. No, don't wanna match. I fear co-op. I can't play with other people. Cancel matching. Start. I'm scared of people. That's why I'm streaming, obviously. I really need to get back into streaming. Yeah! Let us know if you do. Link says boo. Or boo? A boo of surprise or a boo of booing us? Because do you remember that I probably don't recall things that happened 3 seconds ago? Like that, to scare, perfect, yes. Terrified of people, because I'm people. You sure are. I am a little scaredy alien. If you do, Anchi, if you do, Eden, let us know. We'll be here for it. Go. 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 Boom. Alt. 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 Skill. Alt. Who's left? Oh, boom. Are you still alive? There we go. Okay, I must have zoned out. Because there's no way. There's no way that was over a minute. Let's use condensed resin. I can make some more condensed resin. In a couple of condensed resins. That's doable. Thank you for scaring me. I needed it. Oh, Veteran's Visage. Crit damage. Interesting. And attack. Okay. This one, I don't know why they auto-locked it. But we have it, so that exists. The Engelman says, Jamie's brain wrinkles are so deep that it takes information like 5 seconds to go far enough in. It's so funny. I feel like ADHD and streaming go hand in hand, but also in a hilarious way bring out the worst in each other. Because you're playing a game or doing whatever else you're doing, but also having like maybe 6 conversations at once and like general stream stuff. Trying to make sure that you're on the right screen, the sound is working, and that you're on top of notifications. And like also having a human body. Like I haven't had any water in quite a while, so I'm going to drink a little bit before we do this domain. That's probably why it's saying it's taking me longer, because I think it starts counting from when you get in rather than from when you press on the key. I wish they would change that, actually. Nova says, I'm so happy we're finally getting artifact rerolls with 5.7. Yes, anytime there's anything good, quality of life. I think we're getting artifact loadouts too, right? Feel vindicated for holding onto good substats even when they roll bad. They had to do it, and I'm glad that they are doing it for us. And she says, I'll have to see when the mental space is there, so no concrete plans yet. Of course, no pressure, no rush. And yeah, I wonder if we can find a way to make it feel like people are streaming, coming along to the birthday stream. If we do Jackbox, maybe that's like a semi-stream for everybody. And I can be like, hey everybody, look who's playing. They also stream sometimes. That's cool. Do do do. Do do do. This is gonna be a long... Probably gonna say like, oh, I'm so bad at video games. It's probably gonna say this took me like 2 minutes plus because I stopped and yapped for a while. Do do do. Link says, well, I'm glad I have a smooth brain. I'm glad we have so many strong and powerful and good brains in chat. I'm basically outsourcing all of my executive function to you guys. Appreciate it very much. Okay. There we go, 2 minutes 23 seconds. This time I'm gonna see how long it actually takes us. We could use some food, but I don't think I'm gonna use food. I'm just gonna see if we can do an okay-ish rotation. I do like more flexible rotation teams, like Nadia's best team, if it is still her best team, with Shilona and Moika and Bennett, where you can just kind of play it by feel, instead of trying to remember which order to press the buttons in. Okay, Farina, go! Escoffier, go! Did I actually? Yes, I did. Moika, you can go. Yeah, I just kind of do a random order, honestly. Not fully random, but... You see, were we still cooking? I think we're still cooking. How long's it been? It's not yet been 30 seconds, but I don't think I'm gonna get it within 30 seconds this time. I am not. That was overkill. I did not need to ult to kill that guy. What was that? 45 seconds. Bad. I really like doing domains in under 30 seconds. I always feel good about that, but it's okay. And that's my main game, my main account. I could play with other characters, but Escoffier is our shiny new toy. And obviously, like, Shilonen is so good. I didn't fail the challenge, okay? I just chose not to do it this time, not because I'm scared. Or weak, or bad. It was just my decision. I wish I would change that too. My oversensitive ass would love for the quality of life of no more challenge failed when you choose to leave a domain. Who else have we got? We have got... Who is my... Okay, my C6 Farazan. She's great. I wound up getting Wanderer because I wound up getting her. We got our C6 Chevy, who I need to ascend her. I could ascend her. I could ascend her right now, but I think I've maxed out the battle pass. And I like to, yeah. It's been maxed out. Ooh, I'm glad I checked. I did need to remember to enhance some artifacts though, so let's see who needs them. Escoffier, have you got any artifacts that need a little something something? This one could do with another level. It's probably not worth another level, but it's getting it. For the sake of those FOMO gems. Yeah, Farina's all maxed. Yep, you are. Risley is, I'm pretty sure. Are they good? They're okay at best. But they're there and they're maxed. And so are yours. We don't look at Raiden's, not right now. Yeah, Baiju. Yeah, am I doing something different for, Yeah, I still don't even have an actual Deepwood Memories set. That's how bad I am at farming for artifacts. Okay, so this is like a piece. It's, you know what? If it's halfway decent, that'll do for now. I should not be spending my resources this way because I still need to level up. How many more levels? 5? 7, okay, 7 more levels. I just gotta find a random 5-star artifact. Put 7 levels into it. It can be okay. We can see how the rolls go. I'm gonna hit up the Serenity Pot. I'm gonna make some resin. And then maybe soonish we'll head to bed. I guess it is getting a little bit late. It's been really nice to hang out though. I am still going to be live for a little bit. I'm not about to read out any second. Oops. But conserving my energy would be sensible. For sure. Ooh, that was capped out. That's good. It's nice to know that I haven't been playing as much. Do I want to go to the Realm Deeper? Oh yes, I do. I don't currently get the transient resin. Am I gonna get a whole bunch of heroes wit? No, right now I'm gonna prioritize leveling artifacts. I'm so glad to finally have the achievements for planting things on this account. So now I don't have to worry about that ever again. On my side account, sure, but I'm not grinding as much on that at the moment. Because there are only so many characters I need for my purposes. Now I need to go and find a random 5-star artifact that is like low-ish. Who would have one? Surely Shenhe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I give like this, it's not a great feather, but I'm gonna level it up a bit. By 4, can I give it another 3? Yes, I can. Exactly that. There we go. That's how you work smart, not hard. Okay. Thank you for the 20 primo gems. Now I don't have to look again. Yeah. Oh, did I get an extra wish on my other account? I think I got a blue wish. I don't have any on this one, but maybe we go put in one standard mana wish on my other account. I'll finish up my dailies here. And then, like, I could switch to Star Rail and ZZZ. I may still do so, even after ending stream. But it can be part of my wind down time for tonight instead. What do I have on tomorrow? I do have a singing lesson tomorrow evening. I only have them occasionally, but I do have specific goals. And one of those specific goals is that I'm in a band with somebody who's known as a vocal powerhouse. And basically I said to my singing teacher, I'm in a band with somebody who's known as a vocal powerhouse. How can I even begin to compare? How can I not let down the side? And that's basically my focus in singing lessons right now. And I think I'm improving. I think I'm getting better with volume and power and sounding more confident, because I was having an issue where I felt a lot more confident, but I still didn't sound all that confident. And this is helping me get to the bottom of that. Spucky says, first look at the singing practice OMG. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a birthday gift. I had one earlier this year. I'm having another one now. It's nice to just check in occasionally and try and really focus on improving. Dispatch you again. Did I collect my dailies too? I didn't, because I didn't collect my... First you have to collect your dailies before you can collect your dailies. Ridiculous game. Now I can claim the rewards. Tinkleman says, think I'm gonna go relax on the couch a bit. Need some air conditioning, very valid. And maybe a snack, also valid. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for hanging out. I will do the talks.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Tag. Thanks for hanging out. The Tinkleman. I may wind up having midnight noodles. Yeah. I know, I was like, oh, I've been so healthy. But for many reasons, these are not super bad for me noodles. Noodle miso soup. It's okay. One last newt. You know what? It's a symmetrical newt, even if it's a newt on the smaller side. At least it wasn't 2. Yeah, at least it wasn't 0. That was that was me showing my appreciation for the 4-year sub streak. Newt. There was no newt. In terms of newts, we have no newts. Shame. Sad times. Truly devastating. Okay, was there something else I was gonna do? I collected my dailies, I'm pretty sure. I did my dispatch everything. I did the Serenity pot. We've used a bit of resin. My battle pass is maxed anyway. I guess I can look at the events over the next couple of days if I want to. Yeah, do a little bit more farming for Skirk. it would be awesome to get her. I think I'm on like 8-ish pity, got 5 wishes and 35, so that's going to be what, 48? 48 plus. I mean, we're going to get some Fremo gems for the new version and stuff, right? Yeah, and we'll get the new month stuff as well. So I won't be at a guaranteed 5-star. Like, I won't hit pity, but we could always get lucky. And I'm not at a point where I'm going to be grinding for the game. It's ironic because I did kind of grind to get all of her best teammates. And now it comes to her, I don't have the guarantee, but I've been getting really lucky so far this year. We did manage to get Escoffier this year, and Farina, and Risley, and Tartaglia, and Shenhe. I know Taru isn't really all that meta, but I love him. Look at his little tummy triangle. What a silly lad. Anyway, big fan. I'll put in that one wish on my European account. Yeah, at least it wasn't. At least it was a decent, almost a quarter of a newt. Almost a whole N. So like an R, I guess. Let's put in one wish on the standard banner on my side account, where I have a feeling I might have just gotten a 5-star weapon. Potential. Oh yeah, no, but yeah. I was so glad that I managed to get Farina and Risley. Genuinely, like, about last year, late last year, when we started hearing about what the upcoming banners were going to be, I had genuinely such a crash out. I'm pretty sure I wrote like a digital diary entry like, why are they doing the banners like this? I hate this. Because my top most wanted characters in the game at that point were Moika. I was pretty much guaranteed Moika. She was coming 1st of January. I knew I was going to get her. But other than that, I really wanted Risley, Farina, Shenyun. Let me look at the character archive. Yeah, Moika. I wanted Risley, Farina, Shenhe, Tartaglia, and Shenyun. And somehow, even though they all came up in the next 4 months or so, I managed to get all but one of them. I didn't get Farina on my second account, but honestly, overall, my luck was so good. However, I did also grind a hell of a lot as a free-to-play player, and that did burn me out. So yeah, that's the way they do it. That's what happens when, you know, you want Shenhe and they're like, oh, we're not going to run her for like over 2 years. Oh, but then we're going to put her in this the Chronicled Wish banner, which, you know, good luck gambling on that. Oh, but then we're also going to rerun her in a normal banner 2 months later. What are they doing? What are they thinking? I don't understand it. Let's put in one standard wish. But yes, I agree completely that they did Risley so dirty. No rerun for like 2 years. Then when he does, it's alongside me. Yes. He's never escaping cryo prison again. Cryo jail was so real. Even Charlotte and Layla got stuck in it. I was so happy that I got Charlotte when she came out, like specifically pulled for her and got her. Even though I only had her C0, I was so happy. She's pink. She was the first cryo catalyst in the game. She's a healer. I love healers. I'm a bit of a healer main. That's why I've got, you know, Shilonen, Farina, Baiju, Kokomi, probably others I'm not thinking of right now. One wish for the standard banner, please. Boot plus 1 of 5. Congrats. And the wish is nothing, but I may have like, that may be like my first pity right now. Let me just check, but I think, yeah, I just got a 5-star weapon on this banner, so it was never going to be anything. But now we know. Now we know. I guess if I'm going to be ending game or ending stream soon, then I won't quit just yet. Excuse my hiccups. Tunic, hello! Welcome in. Excuse my hiccuping. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling unwell, and I hope you feel better soon. Hello to you too, friend. I am online. I'm way too online. I need to figure out why Discord is saying not online or Discord. Yeah, I wanted to say online but streaming, not just online. Yeah, and it hasn't been doing that for the past couple of streams, so I've made a note to myself to hopefully remind myself to check it and hopefully fix it. I was like, why is this happening? But then I picked up my pencil and I misspelled the word Y. So who knows if I can trust myself to fix it. I'll probably just re-enable streamer mode. That's a good shout. Streamer mode, question mark? Yeah, or like refresh the connection between Discord and Twitch or something. Yeah. Going to DM you. Actually, once you're done, I have a question. Oh, cool. I'm actually wrapping up pretty much now. I'm going to start looking for folks to raid into, and I'm open to suggestions as well. Let's see who's around. So yeah, hit me up. All is good. I will be looking out for it. I see. Oh, there are many cool people. There are always so many cool people. Heck. I was like, oh, Sarah's live. But then Slothy is live, and I don't know when we last got to raid into Slothy. But Sarah introduced Alex and I, and that was really fun to meet another musician from a similar part of the country. Yes, please do feel free to DM me. So yeah, I have to thank, I will have to put a thank debt towards Sarah Pup as well if I do raid into Slothy for the sake of piss toaster memes. We got options. We've got options. There was one more thing. Oh yes, Nova was saying you grabbed Shenhe on her first rerun. Loved her design. Yeah, I love her design so much too. That's definitely part of why I wanted her. I did also have a strong feeling we were going to have a cryo resurgence this year. What with the whole cryo jail thing, like it just had to be happening, and I had a feeling that Shenhe was going to become meta again, and I was right. She may not remain best in slot for Skirk, but I think she is part of her best team or one of her best teams. Same reason I rolled for Escoffier. Obviously Farina is great. Oh my gosh, she's just such a good character. Okay, so anybody who hasn't played all of Fontaine's story, I think at least Sparky, I know you may not be playing the game at the moment, but if you ever do get the opportunity to play or watch the Fontaine Archon Quest, peak storytelling. We love Farina. Such an interesting character. Definitely one of the most, one of the best written. Okay. It was lovely hanging out. Thank you, everybody. I need to drink a little bit more water before I say more words. Let's think. Okay, so like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Is this like rebranded Yakuza? I feel like Yakuza something or other changed its name. Also, wait, Slothy has a face cam on. And okay. I thought there was a cat behind him, but I think there's like a fan blowing his hair, but I thought there was a cattail. So now we gotta go in and say that's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Never says Farina, Scoffier, Sitlali, Elan. Literal AFK team, yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. I still don't have a Elan actually. I would like to at some point. I do also like her design. But I'm at that point where it's like, am I going to pull for meta or am I going to pull for just the characters I really like? You know, the Blorbos. I would love to get Yoimiya at some point. But I wasn't going to pull on the Chronicled banner for her because I'm trying to save a bit for Skirk. Best I can. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to pop into... Okay, so I haven't added at the moment, maybe? But we're going to head on over to Serious Slothy. And I think it's Yakuza stuff, but maybe the Yakuza that changed its name. It looks like a good vibe. We have a person with a face. We're gonna go gonna go hang out. We're gonna go hang out. I'm gonna put my raid message up, and you're welcome to use the this version or the version without the emotes. I will share both. Either way. For I am an alien. And here it is for any subs around. Then we're gonna do allow Twitch ads. Okay. I don't know. Oh, it's telling me things. I'm not capable of receiving your information right now, my friend. Never says I'm back into saving mode after Skirk. Yeah. Still on the fence about Skirk. Yeah. Me too, honestly. I really like her design. and I do have her best team. So we'll see how it goes with the pulls. But yeah, see if I like her in, or not in trial first, very valid. If Columbina does wind up coming at some point, I would love to get her, because her design is also really cool. After Skirk, not pulling until we get a Bronya or Sila XP or a Cryo Archon. Of course, we need all of our icy lesbians. Whatever happens first, yeah. I'm holding out for Columbina. Or like another 5-star male character, but I don't think we'll ever actually get that at this point. Fro! Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the redeem. We were like literally just about to raid out. I just put the raid messages in chat. So I'm pasting it again because it was already on my paste. How are you doing? I am not ending because you just arrived. In fact, we were talking about you earlier and how you recommended Blueprints, and it's high on my wish list. On theme for sure. I would definitely really do want to play that. I keep hearing good things, and the first time I heard about it or saw it was heading into your stream. Okay. We are gonna look at some. It's Yakuza. I don't know. Nobody knows. I think it's Yakuza. I'm sure I saw something about how a Yakuza game was changing its name, and it looks exactly like the Yakuza game, but it's not, and it's called something else. Let's read into Serious Slothy. And yeah, thanks so much everybody for coming by and hanging out. I want to say thank you again, because I didn't realize that so many people had basically a 4-year streak, and loads of people with like double-digit months either way, like a couple of old friends with 4 years, but also new old friends. And also a big thank you to for Sarah for pointing Alex in the direction, Alex for following. It would be great to yap about music, see if we can watch each other's bands at some point. And of course Nova, thank you for being the most recent follower. It's been really fun to hang out, and really good to hear about Honkai Impact the Third, because I feel somewhat familiar with the other games, and it's nice to talk to somebody who's also familiar with those games but then also plays the one I'm missing. Yes. Ooh, Tunic would also recommend Blueprints. 100% recommend, you'll like it. I do love Outer Wilds, and I do hear they're similar. And Baba Is You is so good. It was actually the first thing I ever streamed. I don't think I ever finished the game. Hopefully I won't keep yapping too long. Anybody who needs the raid message, feel free to take out the emotes and do what you like with it. Basically, you can say anything. You can just say hi, you can do a little :3, and I'll see you all hopefully on Friday, and 2 Fridays from now will be birthday stream. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Good night. Let's raid. Oh, why is it frozen? Why is it frozen? No, it froze. Are we raiding in now? Is it working?
Hey, JB.
Either.
How you doing? Thank you for
I
the
need to
raid.
end my stream.
How was what you playing? I saw you on Genshin. That's it. That's the
I need
one.
to end my stream.
Not Zenless.